All right, here we are, and we're going to be painting over a lot of what we've already done, and that's just to show you that the wonderful thing about acrylics is you can do that, and even if you make a mistake, you can later go back, or even then go back and change it. So I have my paints here on my plate, and I've put the paints around the edge because I want to do mixing in the center here. So we've got a distant hill and mountains, and I want to put another line of mountains that are closer up. So I want a darker purple blue in front of these mountains. And we're going to put some trees over here to cover most of the mountains here. So I'm only going to concentrate on the distance on the right-hand side. So I'm going to mix up, take some blue off to the side here. And I've got a little water on my plate, which is good. It's helping the paint, but not a lot. You don't want to make a lot of water with this. Then I'm going to add quite a bit of white to make a light blue. I'm going to add a touch, just a touch, the corner of the brush in, just to make a purple. And that's a little lighter than I want. So I'm going to take a little touch of blue again. So it's a matter of looking at it and looking at your painting and deciding, well, do I want it lighter or do I want it darker? So I want it darker. And I'm going to add a little more red, not much. It's better to get a little and then have to add because it's really hard to take away. So I'm going to test this and see, this is the right here on the right-hand side. See if I like that color. And yes, I do. I like that color. It's a different, well, maybe a little darker here. So this blue is a darker color. The yellow is a lighter color. And red and blue make purple. So these mountains are purplish. And it's like this. We're just going to go down along the line here to make that blue line of shorter mountains. I'm going to try to get some of that off my brush and wipe it off. Remember, like this, squeeze. You just squeeze the bottom of the brush and pull forward. And there's enough color on there to add to what we're going to mix next. What we're going to mix next is a blue-green. So I'm taking a little yellow off to the side of this blue-purple that we just mixed and put that down, and then just add a little bit of the blue. And that's too dark, so I'm going to add white. So this is a distant green. So remember we said that the as the distance goes back, there's less color, there's less warm color, it's more blue. So I'm going to take that color and I'm going to take and add, let's see, we'll add more white. This is almost a white, yellow, green. Add that across at the bottom of that mountain line. Sounds like I just said mountain lion, mountain line. And it's kind of a line there because it's off in the distance. We don't really know what's going on back there, but we do know that it's further. The mountains are distant. So, and then take some of that color that you've already got on there and bring it forward into the foreground a little bit. Not much, just a little, because we're going to have some flowers up this way.